And to make harden. So this is what the brother said. Make harden, bear, tolerate, keep up, maintain. From Latin endurare, make hard, or you harden the.
And how will you be made hard? You'll be made hard by suffering. Going through some suffering. And when you come out of it, you're new and improved. You're ready to kill people now because you're angry. But the Most High said, be ye angry and sin not. So we just wait. Patiently waiting like food, sitting in a chair, waiting.
Isolation.
Hey man, we just waiting. The individual downfalls that don't get it this around here. We just waiting to see. You know what I'm saying? This is the way that we power up. Before downfall was even known to the average Edomite, I already knew it. Japanese type. And now all of a sudden everybody jumping on the bandwagon talking about Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z.
Fuck that shit. Garbage.
Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Right. Mosiah is the one that allowed these Edomites to do all these things. But guess what? He's going to get them back, which they rightfully deserve. Give me a second. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones that actually have set up, like for example, what I just said, they have set up certain barriers that you can't cross. Like here is like the public, right? But if you want to attack the people that actually push the vaccines and stuff like that, killing your babies, you can't get to them. And they surrounded by protection, man. You can't get them jurisdiction. What is that shit? Jurisdiction. Jurisdiction.
They're protected by laws.
Yeah, but jurisdiction.
Jurisdiction.
Something like jurisdiction.
I want to use fancy.
Yeah, I want to use some fancy.
I mean, like, I thought you mean jurisdiction.
Yeah, that's it. But then something like jurisdiction.
You want to make it fancy?
No. It's an actual word. I looked it up. I didn't look it up, but I saw it. But anyway,
Certain area.
with the jurisdiction thing, something like that, right? But anyway, with the law, jurisdiction law thing, you got to go through some barriers and walls, man, and they can't get there, man. Like this female, this Edomite, she just lost her baby. I saw it on the app, brothers put it on the app. She just lost her baby of a vaccine, and then the title of the article was I killed my son and I'm sorry about it and stuff like that. And I was like, you killed your son? And I read it, and then she said the reason why she said she killed her son is because she willingly brought him to go get the vaccine. He got the vaccine and he died. And the female said, yes, now they're marching and stuff like that. Ain't nothing gonna happen. Ain't nothing gonna happen because you gotta go through some barriers. And you're not gonna pass those walls, those barriers, man. Here's the public, and you have barrier number one, which is jurisdiction, whatever. The law.
Jurisdiction.
Yeah,
Even if you go
jurisdiction. That's what I'm saying. The law, right? Like so-called law, the court system and stuff like that. That's already a blockage. But sorry. Wait, let me say it good. The first blockage is actually the cops that are on the street holding your ass back from getting to the politicians and stuff like that, right? So, and the people that make up these laws. So they already got cops. And behind them cops comes the court system. And behind the court system comes the elites and stuff like that. And behind them behind the court is these doctors that are actually making these things in the laboratory. And behind them are the people that give the orders and stuff. Yeah, the companies and stuff like that, right? So you can't fight a company. You gotta fight individual people that work in that company. So it's all paper and stuff like that, man. But guess what? You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win. That's how far the gap is between the actual perpetrator that gives out the order to make these vaccines and the people that get it. You can't do anything, man. These people are powerless, man. But guess what? The the ones that worship in Satan, they got that front seat row to actually look at people being destroyed. But they also got the front seat row to be the first one to be put in slavery. Slap them chains on you. And they're gonna be shocked. They haven't been working for a couple of centuries now. You know? They're so used to giving orders, they tell other people to give you orders, man. They already talk to you like, listen, I want you to say this and this and that. And then you sit, and then you have like the taskmaster coming to tell you what to do. He doesn't even talk to the big guy no more because he already has been trained by another taskmaster to tell him what to do, what the big guy said that he needs to be doing, man.
He just said he is God.
Yeah, I thought this.
Hey, get the scripture where it says,
Ezekiel.
no, where it says that, what shall you do shall you be a God before the man that slayed you?
Ezekiel 28 and 9.
Because these Edomites, they be thinking they God, right? Once that time comes, they're going to find out who God is, man.
This is Ezekiel 28, verse 6. Therefore, thus said the Lord power, because thou hast set thy heart as the heart of God.
Thou hast set thy heart as the heart of the Heavenly Father. Your heart is your mind. Because you don't think with your heart. Your heart is just a muscle that pumps blood. You don't think with that muscle. You think with your mind. When you in love, so-called in love, your mind did that. It's not your heart, man. You don't fall in love with your heart.
9, man.
You fall in love with your mind.
Why you go to verse 6? It's verse 9. I already said.
Verse 9. Wilt thou yet say before him that slays thee, I am God? But thou...
Did you jump?
Yeah, I'll jump to verse 9. Right?
Start at 6 again. Okay.
No, because I know it's verse 9.
Ezekiel 28, verse 6. Therefore, thus said the Lord power, because thou hast set thy heart as the heart of God.
Right?
Behold,
He set his mind like the mind of the Heavenly Father, right? Go on.
Behold, therefore will I bring strangers upon thee,
Right.
the terrible of the nations,
Terrible of the nations.
and they shall draw their swords against the beauty of thy wisdom.
But this is history. The terrible of the nations were the enemies of the Jacob descendants in those days. Go on.
And-
Guess what? The Most High is going to do it now with them. Go on.
And they shall devour the brightness. They shall bring thee down to the pit, and thou shalt die the deaths of them that are slain in the midst of the sea.
Right. Go on.
Wilt thou yet say before him that slayeth thee,
Wilt thou yet say before him that slayeth thee,
I am God?
I am God? Are you going to say that? In the time when somebody comes to slay you, are you going to tell them like, I'm God? You're not going to do that, man. What you're going to do is you're going to pray to God. You're going to even pray to this guy. You got this guy, a serial killer. His name is Iceman. They call him Iceman because what he used to do was he used to frost his victims in a freezer and then throw them out there, and then they would be like, yeah, and then they would be like, oh, he just died a couple of months ago. No, man, this guy been dead for 3 years. This guy been dead for 3 years. And the way that they caught him was this. He made a mistake. Of course, always they're gonna make mistakes. He made a mistake and then put somebody in the freezer, and then he taunt them and stuff like that, but he didn't taunt them good. Like he didn't make it, make the ice spittles go off for that person good. So he threw the person in the middle of the woods in the middle of July when it's summertime. So when they found the body and they opened it and they saw like, hey, it's ice in it. It was like, hey, this guy, and then and from there, that victim, they nicknamed him the Iceman, right? That's the way they got that name, Iceman.
But thou shalt be a man and know God in the hand of him that
Right,
slayed.
hey, this was the point. I already forgot. But this was the point. This guy is called Iceman, right? What he was doing is this. He was certain times he did this. The reporter asked him what he was a hitman. What murder did you actually regret? And he pulled out a story. He said this: I regret killing the guy, but before I killed him, I told him like, listen, I'll give you 10 minutes or 5, something like that, or 15. I'll give you 10 plus 10, 15 minutes or something like that. 5, 10, or 15. You know what I'm saying? Or 1 or a 5 was a minute or a 0, whatever. 10 or 15 minutes or 5 minutes, something like that. And then he said to the guy, if you pray to God right now, and he come down and save me, I won't kill him. So this guy was praying. He started praying and praying and praying. And the Iceman was like, yep, your time is up. Player. Killed him. That guy was praying in the Most High, but guess what? He was a tough guy himself. That shows you, like, this guy over there talking about you God, you're going to see. Give me Psalms 82. You're going to meet a God. Because the Heavenly Father said that Jacob descendants are God. Give me Psalms 80. Give me Psalms 80. Right. Yeah, give me that. My thoughts are not your thoughts.
Isaiah 55 and 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, said Yahawah.
Said the Heavenly Father. Let's read it again.
For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, said the Lord.
So if you think that you are God, you don't even know where the wind comes from. It's cold right now, right? Where does the wind come from? Is there some place over there somebody blowing? Like Superman?
The book of Enoch says that.
Like Superman? Superman can blow cold winds, right? And put out fire and stuff like that. Is he doing that continually right now somewhere on the planet Earth, just blowing dust? He blow his whole heart out, man. Like he probably faint. Have you ever tried to blow so much that you shut up?
Yeah, that you faint. Yeah. Or here it starts hurting.
Ain't nobody blowing wind. See, it calm down. That's the Most High, man. The Spirit. He could just do it like that. So if you don't even understand where the wind comes from, how can you understand the Heavenly Father? How can you even understand, call yourself a God? Now we know that we know what the word God means. The word God means power. That's what the word means. That's why you had these Greek gods and all these type of nonsense that these people was worshiping. All nations have their gods. That simply means power. But guess what? There's a living God, the Heavenly Father, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, and the Son, right? Which is the stop angel. First begotten. But we're going to show you who the gods are on this planet Earth. They have lost their, what do you call that? They have lost their estate. Get that part. They have lost their estate.
So we just continue this?
Who is reading right now?
I was reading. Verse 9. Isaiah 55 verse 9. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts.
So you can't think like the Heavenly Father is. So don't even dare call yourself a God. But guess what? The Heavenly Father is going to make his chosen elect, he's going to make them gods. Because we already are, bro, on a lower level. Here we are, we slave descendants, and we beat them in everything that we do.
Yeah.
Because all the inventions that we have, they took it, they stole it.
Yeah. And
They've been stealing from their own people, like Tesla and stuff like that. He might be a Jake, no, let's just use it for them. They're stealing from them.
And when you get in a fight with the Edomites, you be like, I'm gonna call people. Why you gotta call people? It's me and you. Who you gotta call? Because they know. And if you with 3 Jakes, and you got like these Moroccan people, they call their nephews. Meanwhile, they're already with more people. Like, let's say they with 5, and you with 3 Jakes, they gonna call more people because they know it's necessary.
Strong.
Yeah, because you know Jake about to whoop their ass. There was this one Jake I knew from Brabant. He got jumped by Moroccans. He was biking through the park, and he got jumped by Moroccans. He beat the shit out of them. He threw people in the water. Yeah, man, he fucked them up, man. They jumped them with like 5, 6 Moroccans, man. He threw them in the water, man. He was like, what the fuck is this, man?
They're not fighters, man, because the next time they will see you, they will respect you, man. I know brothers that have been beating up like Arab guys over there in a whole east from here, Wibout and stuff like that, the school, Montessori College or whatever like that, been beating up these dudes and they respect them now, man. Every time they see you, because he fucked them up, man.
And there's this other guy. There's this other guy, I believe he's a Jake too, man. He was the man in Holland that with the flat hand, you know that boxing thing? He just smacks it and he hits 999. The highest thing with the flat hand. Hey, and he smacks it, man. And he went from Brabant. He went to places, Amsterdam, to challenge people. You want to challenge me? He used flat hand. You can use a fist. He uses flat hand, and he smacked the shit out of them machine.
I knew a guy.
Jake different, man.
I knew a Suriname guy that grew up in the islands basically, and he knocked out 13 Moroccans at a party. He alone by himself. So he got into trouble and he knocked 13 Moroccans out, man, at a party. In one night, man. Jake is strong.
Jake is strong, man. Hey, that's why these nations know we have to call people. Like, I'm gonna call. Hey, man. One time I had a fight when I was still in the world. I had a fight with this dude. And he said, you know what? Wait, I'm gonna call. I said, who you gonna call? He said, yeah, I'm gonna call Jesse. I said, call Jesse, man. I'm gonna beat him up too because he know me if you wanna call him. You know? Call him, man. Jake don't give a shit, man.
Psalms 82 and 6. I have said ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High.
That all of you is talking about the Jacob descendants. What does the word Israelite mean? The word Israelite is an English word, right? It goes back to the Hebrew, meaning Yasharallah. Yasharallah means he brings power, he brings God. So, and Allah is not an Arab word. It's actually a Hebrew word, and it's spelled different. It's spelled A-H-L-A. And not this Allah with the A-L-L-A-H. That's not our God. Because the word Allah is a Hebrew word. Just like how you have in English, in America, you have the word fag. Fag is a homosexual. But in England, the same word fag is a cigarette. So, you know, it's the same word, but it doesn't mean the same thing. They have an idol. They call that idol Allah. We have a power, a living God. That's why they fear when we get back to our God. Why? Our power. Because they know like he's going to back us up, he's going to give us that power, and we're going to mess people up. Hey, somebody get the scripture where it says that King Saul has killed thousands, and King David has killed tens of thousands.
Psalms 82 and 6.
And also go reading Joshua, he killed at least 33 kings.
This is Psalms 82 and 6. I have said ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. But ye shall die like men and fall like one of the princes.
Fall like one of the princes. Has not the nation of Jacob fallen? Give me that in Acts 6. I will bring up the ruins of David. This is Amos 9. Fall. He shall fall like the sons of men, right? Well, who is fallen? I will bring up the tabernacle of David that is fallen.
This is 1 Samuel chapter 18, verse 7. And the woman answered one another as they played and said, Saul had slain his thousands and David his 10,000.
Guess what? The Heavenly Father allowed King David to kill tens of thousands of people with his pen. And that's going to happen again. Because the tabernacle of David that is fallen shall be brought up again. Give me that Amos.
Amos 9 and 11. In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen.
And this is a future prophecy. This has not happened yet. But it's gonna.
And close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old.
And the Heavenly Father said he will build it as in the days of old. So guess what? In the days of old, King David was killing tens of thousands of people along with King Saul, ex-King Saul. So that's going to happen again. Because that war is coming, whether you believe it or not. Right.
This is Joshua 12 and 7. And these are the kings of the country which Joshua and the children of Israel smote on this side Jordan, on the west, from Baal-Gad in the valley of Lebanon, even unto the Mount Halak that goeth up to Seir, which Joshua gave unto the tribes of Israel for a possession according to their divisions. In the mountains and in the valleys and in the plains and in the springs
and the wilderness, and the south country, the Hittites, the Amorites, and the Canaanites, the Perizzites, the Hivites, and the Jebusites.
All these other nations which are Hamitic nations, man. Those are the first enemies of Jacob's descendants, the Hamites. And then later on came the Edomites, the so-called white race. They turned into the number one enemy of the children of Jacob, man. They turned into the number one enemy of the Jacob descendants, which are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Indianos. And until this day, they still rape, robbing, and murdering our people. But that's going to be put to a stop. That's going to be put to an end soon enough. We're waiting for that day when the Heavenly Father says, okay, now it's done. Somebody get that invitation, Jeff.
Joshua 12 and 9. The king of Jericho won, the king of Ai, which is beside Bethel, won, the king of Jerusalem won, the king of Hebron won. The king of Tirzah won, all kings 30 and 1.
30 and 1 kings, man. That's what Joshua did. Give me Joshua 23. That's what Joshua did under the power of Yahawah, BAHASHAM, Yahawah. He killed 30 and 3.
30 and 1.
31 kings. You know what that means? That means every king has a couple of thousands of men working for him in his army. Joshua came in there and he killed them all. You know, hey man, you gotta be real strong. That's our ancestors, man. That's the type of power that we possessed back in those days. Guess what? We're gonna get it this day and age, like 2019. That's why the Heavenly Father, got that spirit of superpower movies running rampant upon the planet Earth right now, man. You got Netflix, they introducing these superpower manga. I mean, like, get ready, get ready, cause y'all gonna see it. Heavenly Father, running everything that you have in your mind that you saw, I'm gonna kill you with that. You saw somebody get killed with a and you start clapping how great that was.
Yeah.
Heavenly Father, I'm gonna get you with that.
That's right.
You understand?
Yeah.
Why? The Most High is putting that superpower in your mind, right? You're gonna get it, man. You're gonna get what y'all deserve.
I have
Read it.
mighty man. This is 2 Samuel chapter 2, verse 23. These 23 verse 8. I didn't even name the verse because verse 8. These be the names of the mighty men whom David had. The Techmonite that sat in the seat, chief among the captains, the same was Adino, the Esnite. He lifted up his spear against 800, whom he slew at one time.
And these 800 men, they were not just a bunch of sissies. They was beyond Mike Tyson. There was men of war. You ain't gonna knock him out like a quick Mike punch book and then he not. No, man. You gotta really stomp him, man. You know what I'm saying? Before he actually gives up, ghost.
Adino, the Esnite, he lifted up his spear against 800, whom he slew at one time. And after him was Eleazar, the son of Dodo, the Ahohite, one of the 3 mighty men with David.
Right, there was 3 mighty men with David, but in total it was 37. But these were the top 3. Like there's 3, right? These 3 men.
3 main men.
There's 3 main men.
Yeah, man.
3 of them.
They, man, don't.
Yeah, with them, they could kill a couple of thousand people,
Yeah, man.
A couple of thousand, because listen, one can fight 800, right? So 2 of them, it's not gonna be 1,600, man. It's gonna be like 3,600. 3,600, which is 3,600 something. Because you have each other's back.
That was only this time. That was just 800 people. He killed them all.
Right.
You know? The 3 mighty men with David, and they defied the Philistines that were there gathered together to battle.
How come they never read these in the churches, these verses? Because they ain't about war. The Bible is about war also, because David was a man of war. And what did the Heavenly Father allow him to do? He allowed him to go kill kingdoms because they was doing wicked, first and foremost. And also the Heavenly Father was with him to expand basically his power, man, to show his power onto these other nations. The Heavenly Father is about war, man. War is coming. You already have war right now in your body. You already
know
have
it.
war right now in your body, man. You got insects. Bacteria is fighting you right now as you speak, trying to give you a booger nose or whatever like that. Those are bacteria, man. So your body is at war, continue with you from the time that you're born until the time that you die. Right? So and when you see a lion and a little gazelle, that's war.
That's
too,
war
man.
right there, man.
Because this a tactic.
Even lions killing leopards and cheetahs.
This is another war. Didn't the Heavenly Father create that? What you say?
Sex is war.
I knew some shit was like that was gonna come up. Man. You gotta stab it. Those are strokes, man. Let me finish this. This is the beauty, man. Verse 9. When they defied the Philistines that were there gathered together to battle, and the men of Israel were gone away, he arose and smote the Philistines. So, can I explain? Because when these Philistines pulled up, basically the lesser Israelites, they was like, hell no, and they ran away. But then Eliezer was like, you know what, man, I'm gonna do this myself. So Eliezer pulled up. So it says, verse 10, he arose and smote the Philistines until his hand was weary and his hand clave unto his sword. So, hey, the grip. Hey, yeah, man, it's like a pit bull, right? When a pit bull bites, his jaw locks. So his arm was constantly flexing that he was like, I can't even let my sword go, man. Hey, crazy, man. He was busy, man. So it says
Columbus said he could put his sword down, and Eliezer said I couldn't actually get my sword out of my hand. That's your future, man. I'll write this out. That's the same thing that's gonna happen again. Because in those days, I bet you together as the Native Americans and stuff like that, every Edomite that they kill, they're gonna be like, remember Christopher?
Yeah, man.
Christopher Cologne.
Really make a snake.
Come here, Christopher.
Little Chris, he's gonna be like a woman. Verse 10, he arose and smote the Philistines until his hand was weary and his hand clave unto the sword. And the Lord wrought a great victory that day, and the people returned after him only to spoil.
Only to spoil, meaning take everything that was there.
Yeah.
Left. Because they're dead people.
Yeah.
They just take their gold off them.
So those Israelites that ran away, when Eliezer killed everyone, they was like, okay, let's get the gold and stuff like that, you know?
Because in the time of the Midianites, which is in the book of Judges, Gideon, they went and got every man his prey with their earrings, man. After we killed the Ishmaelites, which are the Arabs people in that war, which are the Midianites, after we killed them, we took their gold.
Yeah.
Because all of them had gold earrings and gold things and stuff
Hey,
like that.
and you know what's funny? Every time I meet an Ishmaelite, he tells me this. Yeah, man, that beard and everything is great, man. But those earrings, man, you have to take them out. Those earrings, man, don't do that. But we took all the earrings, man, so it's kind of spiritual that they always say, like, take those earrings off. No, we took your earrings off. It hurts, yeah, it hurts. Man. They like it, but they be like, yeah, you can't have that. That's why you learn, because these Ishmaelites always come here and they tell us you can't have earrings, right?
Yeah.
So we basically...
No, those are the fake Christians.
Oh, okay.
And fake pastors. They're talking about you can't have earrings. But the Heavenly Father, he gave our people earrings, nose bells and stuff like that. So it's a lie. What they're trying to do is they're trying to seem righteous, as if, see, I don't deck myself up in gold. Look at his house. His house is a mansion. And then people, these people, right? They say that they for the poor, these people in the churches, they want to help the poor and stuff like that. So why is every night, why is the church houses closed, the doors closed for the people that be sleeping on the street? Why don't you open the doors? Let them sleep inside, because no one's in the church, right? And you so-called the house of God, right? Open the door for the people that be sleeping in the cold then. And let them sleep, and then when you get back in the morning, then you open up the so-called 24/7. They only go on Saturday and Sunday, right? Sunday service. So during the week,
Nowadays, man, churches in the nighttime also.
because they got their money, they want their money. That's why.
I told you about it, right? That Igbo, he be coming home in the morning, man, from church. Man, I told this colleague of mine, this Igbo, he says, yeah, my father comes in the morning from church. I be like, yeah, man, he partying in the church. He was looking at me like, really?
With the sisters.
Is he doing with the sisters? Yeah,
There's a
exactly.
lot of adultery going on
Yeah,
in the churches. So
God.
we don't.
Verse 11. This is the third mighty man. And after
The third, just jump to 37. Like where it says in verse 37.
this is verse 11. And after him was Shammah, the son of Agi, the Herite. And the Philistines were gathered together into a troop, where was a piece of ground full of lentils. And the people fled from the Philistines. But he stood in the midst of the ground and defended it, and slew the Philistines, and Yahawah wrought a great victory.
That's the Most High is doing the battle. As in the days of battle, the Most High is going to fight for us.
Yeah, man.
When you punching, it's going to be the spirit of devil. You call it punching with you. You're going to be hitting stone, whatever metal, everything.
So
Everything. Just like I said, that's why you have these superpower movies going on, because the Heavenly Father is putting that spirit out there. Everybody now gonna have that superpower in their mind. And you know what? When you believe that you're gonna get it, the meter myself and oh, he crazy, you're not gonna get it. But you be watching the movies and you be eating that popcorn, you know, man, get it. Oh, he just shot laser on his eye. Oh. Then you believe. And when it's coming to reality, then you be like, hey, that's never gonna happen. We shall see.
So Shammah had to defend the ground, man. There was this ground of lentils, and he had to defend in his own all the forces that came on him. Now that's what you always have in these games, right? Defend the area, and then you have enemies coming in. You have to kill them. That's what Shammah was doing, man. He was messing everyone up, man.
The part about the lion and then everything.
Why?
The lion, he jumped up in a pit to fight the lion.
Is that in this chapter?
That's why.